This guy wants a piece of me, obviously, because he thinks he's a gangster. I'm happy to go with you all day, buddy. These guys, the balls on these guys to actually like think they can keep running into me. I'm 4-0. I'm pretty sure I'm a level above everybody in this game. Level 12 now, and the dude just runs into me. Like, I know you were laning against Camille and you had an easy time, but like, don't think you can just run into mid lane and do whatever you want against me. Wow. Okay. Lawlers, it's Yone in the mid lane. We're going to be rocking him here in a gameplay commentary. We're going to start with a Doran's shield, as you usually would with Yone, just for the sustain, while you get to your kind of 2-item power spike at 100% crit. So we're going to run into lane here. We're against a Xerath, so it's going to be a poke-heavy lane, which also helps with the Doran's shield purchase to start with. Always pick up your Q first to be able to last hit those minions. Oh no, my camera. Zoom out, not in. There we go. We're just going to try and survive till we at least get a Phantom Dancer and Berserker's Greaves before we try and go too crazy. I mean, depending on how good the Xerath is, we might be able to, once we get to level 3, pull a little kind of EQW combo off on him, but we'll see how that goes. In terms of team comp, we got a Shen top, so we got to be careful at level 6 that we don't all in too hard and get taken down while we're not in our E form. And then, of course, the Graves jungle. Not the greatest ganker in the world, but he can cause problems for us just because we don't have a solid escape. And then bot lane. I'm actually expecting our bot lane to do a little bit better than theirs in terms of roaming potential. The other thing I want to do is I want to let this guy push for the most part so I can farm a little bit safer as well. So I'm going to try and do my best to dodge his Qs, but I want him to try and damage the wave like that as well so that he pushes kind of automatically, and then I'll thin out appropriately. So we just want to let him have that minion advantage in most cases. I mean, don't take free damage letting him get the minion aggro off, but let's just see what happens here. I got caught there, that's fine. Doran's shield should help us. We're also running fleet footwork in the runes. I did a guide video on Yone as well. That didn't hit me, did it? Where I recommend running the fleet just so that you don't get kind of poked out to the point where you can't even lane anymore. So this is going to crash, unfortunately. Try and dodge that out. The other cool thing, obviously, is because Yone's manaless, we're going to have an okay time kind of... He flashed. We're going to have an okay time just kind of sustaining out lane, hopefully. I can't believe he flashed that. He's being quite liberal in terms of his spells. I mean, good for him, he's catching me right now. It's working well. This is the point where I wish I would get a gank here. Wait for one shot, grab that. Yeah, I'm ready to go, buddy. I need to go back now. I don't know what the Kha'Zix is doing. Like, you didn't want to engage first. I need to run now, I'm going to die. You didn't want to engage first. When I went in, you didn't follow. I don't understand what was going on. I basically got baited there. I chunked off all my health to try and get that gank off for him. And nothing, no follow-up. We're going to have to just recall now. I'm going to buy boots first just to try and make sure I can dodge out most of his shit. What the hell? No, I want to sell this. There we go. Just so I can dodge out his shit. Usually I'd want to build the attack speed dagger first, but in this case I feel like I need to dodge this guy a little bit more than even spam my Qs off, so... We're a little bit behind in farm. He's not farming the greatest either because he's been so focused on poking us, but he's staying, which is great for us. Now we have a slight item advantage on him. So he stayed to get off a little bit of damage on that turret pre 5 minutes, which is basically nothing. So anytime I can kind of get into him like this, even for some short trades, I'm going to do it. That should have hit him, I think. Why am I lagging so fucking hard? What's my ping at? 90-29? What the fuck? So this is good for us here. We'll leave him. I'm going to go ward topside here just to make sure we don't get ganked by Shen or whoever else is going to come down. There's actually a scuttle in the river here that our Kha'Zix still has not got. There's a Graves looking for us. Of course, their enemy mid laner... I can't even fight him. He's got red buff. Their enemy mid laner always is the one who has the most jungle help. Like, that guy was Obviously just going for the scuttle, but I love how he just ran through mid just to make sure he could hold. Did he? Okay, he just has full health and back to half mana, I guess. I'm gonna wait for my third Q here to go in. That's fine. It's actually better that he used that now. I really want to make sure I hit this. That's good damage. That's good. Take him to half health. Now if we freeze here, he's going to be kind of screwed. Obviously Graves is around, which is why he's playing this aggro still. I just wish the Kazakhs would fucking one time in my life. That didn't hit him? God, I love this fucking game sometimes. If he stays here, I'm going to flash and ignite and everything. I didn't think I could kill him with the flash ignite, but I just want to freeze it here. The Qs just seems a little bit slow coming out today. That's okay. Yeah, one more wave. We'll just kind of slow push this here. Just want to stack up a little bit. Pop a potion here. Pop them both. Without a banquet of sorrow. So to make sure that after I get this in, I have enough time to back. That should be good. I gotta push it a little bit more, I guess. We got almost 3 waves stacked up here. So we'll just get this in nice and quick. Won't be able to be too much you can do here to stop this push in, so that's good for us. And we'll use a Q to get out. Now we got ult. He'll be able to clear that pretty fast just because it's fucking Xerath. But at least we can hopefully buy and be at an item advantage again. We're ahead of him in farm now, which is nice. Should be our Zerker's Greaves. And now we're in a spot where maybe we can actually go toe-to-toe with this guy in a trade as long as Graves doesn't show up. He's got the tombs though. He's got 2 tombs and a Doran's Ring, so his AP is actually pretty decent right now. If we got caught by a combo, probably going to chunk us to half health, so it's going to be very key that we dodge out his stun and his W with an E here. But if I get, I'm just going to try and stack 2 Qs and I'm going to go in on him. So just do your best to dodge whatever you can until then. He just uses W, so that's great. He just uses E, so I'm going to go in now. I missed that, obviously. I broke the cardinal rule of using the Q stun to ult. So you guys should make sure you do that. I thought I could catch him. I missed the first Q, so I thought I could still try and catch him on it. Unfortunately. I mean, I don't know what the hell he's doing here. He's trying to push up to help his Graves. I mean, we'll catch this as long as these guys come here. Okay, just leave it, just leave it, just leave it. Oh, I really thought I could dodge that. I need to just dodge this stun. Now we're going to use a Q to get over the wall, and we're going to run away. So that's how you can kind of use your third Q. So even if you know you can't win a fight, you want to make sure you dance just enough to use your third Q to run away like we might here. Just like that, and also stun him. Hopefully our team can follow that up. Beautiful, right? That's how you dance with Yone. You just kind of make sure you stay alive until you get your third Q, and you can actually use the dash out. Too many people think it's a very aggressive tool. You can use it very defensively as well, and very effectively. That's beautiful, beautiful. We're going to be at 100% crit now. I could stay and help get this dragon. I think they'll have it anyway. It's a 3v2, and I want to recall while my waves are completely pushed in. Also don't want to bother staying for a plate right now because just of Yone's buy pattern, I can get a critical strike cloak of agility here, which gives me now a total of 40% crit because it gets doubled on Yone. So I got the Zerk Greaves, I got 40% crit. We're in a very good spot now. Now we're in a very good spot. This guy better watch out. We got the third Q. That means probably a go time. I actually want to almost just keep this guy pushed in now. That hit? That's what I mean, right? Like, even if he luckily hits one thing, he's going to follow up with his second part of that combo. I'm going to try and run top here, put a ward in this pixel as I go up, and see if I can help this Camille. She has ult, but she'll probably get chunked out if she uses it and die. I have ult though too, so I mean, I think we can do something here. I should have just given that kill to me. I'm glad that we killed him, but I want to push this in with her, and I don't care if I steal the farm because she took that kill. And I actually want to use my Q this way to get out and just sacrifice her and die. She got greedy trying to make sure she got all those farms from me as well, so that caused her life there. But we'll get the scuttle and we'll get mid farm, so it'll be pretty nice actually. What is she pinging me for? What does she want me to do? You gotta love that mentality, eh? Like, she greeds for the farm, she steals the kill, and then somehow wants me to, like, be her support and get her out. Like, you take care of yourself. I can get myself out. You make sure you get yourself out too. You had your E. How do you not follow me out and get out? Like, just doesn't even know the escape path. Okay, that's solid. That's solid. We got another 900 gold to spend here. We can actually look for a gank bot if these guys are this pushed. And Pyke has his ult. This could be a good gank bot. Kha'Zix is going mid. There's nothing mid right now. He's not going to come out from that tower. This is a better gank here. As long as Pyke starts to go right now. Go, 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 Pyke. Go, go, Pyke. Go. I mean, that's great. We got a lot of stuff for that. We got her ult. We got flashes. Does Kha'Zix get this kill? He should. Easy ult. Yeah, there you go. See, no escapes. Like, this is an easy game if people just follow a basic game plan, right? Know which lanes to gank. Know who's on your team is ahead, and go gank. We got Graves covering again for this joke. That's fine. We're very close. We're very close to our first item spike here. Very, very close. Top is suffering a bit in terms of their farm. Both of them. I mean, we're not doing the greatest either at 12 minutes, but we've roamed twice. We've given up a lot to roam twice. And I've also had to back a couple times off some bad trades, so what we're going to hope to do here is once we pick up our Phantom Dancer, we can kind of clear these waves a bit faster. We'll probably try and go into the jungle and get chickens and stuff like that. So if you want to clear waves fast and start pushing and roaming with Yone, I mean, if you come here, we can do something. I have ult. Man, oh man, oh man, this is probably bad for me. Ah, I used it too late, man. I got baited. Like, go on this guy. Stun him, Camille. Yeah, that was a bad mistake, Graves. I don't know if the Camille's just E wasn't up, but like, I trolled with my... Gotta learn those E distances a little bit better. I thought I could go through that wall and catch that guy, but I couldn't. The farm's more important here. She's going back in. She's gonna spam ping me, watch. There's more guaranteed gold in this wave than whatever you're doing over there. If this guy stays, we can dive him, but I mean, there's a dragon up right now, so I'm just kind of making sure I stay alive before the drag. Running away and rushing drag, yeah. Okay, don't worry, you do your thing, buddy. I'm just warding for you so you don't get ganked. If I can stop the back here, it would be nice, but it's not the end of the world because we can start the dragon anyway. But anyway, as I was saying with Yone, if you want to clear waves faster, you want to try and get right into that front line of the minion, and then press W so you hit all 6 minions, and then you can Q them as well, and it kind of clears it pretty fast. So that should be your main, like, clear and push strategy. Try and W all of the minions as well. Don't just hold your W. It's a pretty short cooldown even with 1 point, like 6 seconds. So just also use the push waves. Got 2 drags. We got control of this lane. We're 1 and 3. Dodge that. This is a good all-in. Don't want to get stunned under tower. and then not be able to return to our E form. So that's all we have to make sure we watch out for. But you can see here now, like, even though I'm missing some of these W's and Q's, you have to make sure as a manaless champion you keep using it and keeping the pressure on. Alright, you don't just sit there and not use it because you think, oh, I've missed a couple, I'm not going to hit this next one, I might as well not do it. Keep going for it, alright? Your E, your Q, your W, very short cooldowns. Get your double Qs up, right? Boom, just like this. Go in. And kill them. That's it. Easy stuff, right? Now, again, I didn't use the ult in the most efficient way there. I didn't think that was going to be an all-in. I thought that was just going to be like a 25-50% trade for his health. But then when I realized I might have been able to kill him if I used the ult, then I went for it. Again, you generally want to follow up your ult on a Q stun, so it's a guaranteed hit. But there, the situation was like, you know, if I actually hit this, even if it's a 25% chance, I'll take him down, probably get the first turret, and shove a massive wave in. It's worth going for it in that case, in my mind anyway. Alright, another 400 gold off that turret. I know Graves is coming for us here. I don't know why. Like, even if I was a jungler, I wouldn't run in here. Like, I'm way bigger than you, buddy. Like, what was he even thinking coming at me? I don't get it. I'm 2 levels above you. Why are you running into me? I've already taken the turret. Just go to your turret and be safe. Look at you. Now you die. Like, what a moronic move. Yeah, we can do this. Let's go. This guy's gonna run. Now this I don't know if we can do. That was sick. Even through the Shen ult. Now we did use Ignite there. We used a lot to kill him. But Graves recalled. Shen's here now. This guy wants a piece of me, obviously, because he thinks he's a gangster. I'm happy to go with you all day, buddy. These guys, the balls on these guys to actually like think they can keep running into me. I'm 4-0. I'm pretty sure I'm a level above everybody in this game. Level 12 now, and the dude just runs into me. Like, I know you were laning against Camille and you had an easy time, but like, don't think you can just run into mid lane and do whatever you want against me. That was a big mistake. Now you're in trouble. Now we're at 100% crit with a lot of attack damage on our ult, or on our auto attacks and on our Qs. What are we at here? 135. That's going to strike for 260, 270. This is where things get crazy with Yone. Like when we're about to do our 2-item spike and we're 4-3. So this is before 20 minutes. We're about to hit our 2-item spike with full boots. This is going to be nasty. I have ult up as well right now. So I'm literally just going to try and get third Q and go on this guy. There you go. So there, that's how you generally want to use your ult, right? You hit the Q, you knock them up. While they're knocked up, you just ult them as well. Land your full damage. This is a nasty game. I'm gonna try and catch this Draven. Missed him, obviously. I can't go too ham here because I don't want to give my shutdown. I'd rather let these guys do their thing. I don't know why Ezreal's not attacking these turrets. There we go. Right, like guys, if you're ADC or you're a range champ, like it still applies if you're a mid laner with range, and you got a minion wave crashing a low turret, even if it's not low, you need to always be doing something, especially if it's safe to do it. He was in no danger if he was auto-attacking the turret for anything to happen to him, so I don't know what he was doing. Right? Always maximize. You're maximizing your gold. You're like by making sure you last hit and picking up camps and experience, right? Maximize everything. Maximize your damage on objectives, right? This is an objective-based game. Maximize that damage on objectives. You got Shen mid now. I want to let my bot lane rotate to mid, just to let them have a little bit more control of the map. Obviously, as 2 people together, and especially as Pyke, if you can roam more from the mid lane, that's cool. And I think I'm strong enough to kind of demand 2 people down here. What the hell is this? Yeah, right. So probably even 3, because that's Graves. I'm sure Jan is hanging around this this Draven as well. So we're gonna ward here, and I'm gonna ward 1 behind here, just before we start drag to make sure Graves doesn't pop over the wall. And you want to make sure you do this with junglers that can see, right? That can slide over a wall, and you want to pull it now, right? Like pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. I am gonna pull it. I just wanted to get that ward out of there first. Okay, now we can finish it, right? Just a little bit of patience. we're going to guard it from this angle here. And of course, I'm going to E over the wall here. I just wish our jungler... Why don't you have smite? Why? I'm not going to type him. I'm going to ask. I should ask him, why don't you have smite? But it's not worth. You know, if you didn't have smite, then let's not start dragon. Like, why are you starting it? I don't think I'm the one that started it there. So yeah, but you know, even his decision there, not pulling it early, not hitting the ward, like you can see that happen. You can see the bad decisions start to stack up with these players. The Shen is probably going to have someone with him because I already wrecked him once, so for him to step up, he's probably feeling like he's going to 2v1. That's the thing, right? Like, don't get baited into trying to kill Shen. Look at Janna, look at them. Like, they're already moving, right? I wouldn't be surprised if they have this ward, they're going to try and collapse on me. Okay. I'm going to pick up this last wave here, and then I'm going to back and get my 2-item power spike. I don't want to really delay that and be on the map without it. I'd rather have it. So we're going to back off here and pick it up. But you can see, like, see how they like are all rotating top? I'm a big target for them right now. They would love it. So juicy if they could catch me right now. Look at them all. They're just wasting their time. They're not picking up farm. They're not picking up XP in any of their major lanes. They're just sitting in the jungle trying to find me. So don't even give them that chance. Sell this off now, pick that up. I'm gonna go bot again. Again, I just want to pull these jerks bot to me. When you're playing Yone and you get to your 3rd item and you're ahead, you can do a couple different things, obviously. You can build more tanky and more bruiser so that you don't die, and because you're already spitting out so much damage and you have 100% crit, you're hitting like a truck anyway, so you can build tanky. Or you can build even more damage in lifesteal and try and just be an absolute fire dragon. If there's no hard CC on the enemy team, it's a little bit easier to go the more aggressive route, right? Because you're going to be gaining life anyway, so as long as you can keep auto attacking and keep queuing, you're essentially becoming more tanky. I'm going to try and queue into this here. Yeah, FF. GG boys, good job everybody. Kha'Zix pissed me off a bit, but we got through it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you in the next one.